Keine Lust, mich damit auseinanderzusetzen. Ganz ehrlich.
How can I possibly
Frosty.
use it without a head?
Das ist Dieb. Interpretiere es.
Das ist nicht Dieb, das ist Bullshit. Glied.
Hey, careful. Much better.
Did you miss me? Sadly, we're stuck together, like a canker in a rose. Et in purgatorio ego. Trust me, my lot's much worse than yours. To be stuck at your stumbling pace, sharing in your shame, unable to abide or abort, to forgive or forget. Familiarity, my fool, doth breed contempt.
Ach, halt doch dein Maul.
Danke, Stimme. Das war nicht produktiv.
Goodbye. Fare far, if that's your fate.
Shit, das wollte ich nicht.
What are you?
A man dreaming he's a bird? Or am I a bird dreaming he's a man? Either way, I'm just a fragment of your imagination.
Don't you mean a figment of my imagination?
Partly.
What happened to this place?
Life has killed the dream you dreamed. But don't worry, everything else here is dead too. That's why they call it Deadland.
I was flying to a woman and then a crab grabbed me.
Oi, oi, oi.
And somehow, when it was all over, I wound up here. How can I get back to her?
I heard a joke once. I think the punchline is, carry on.
Can't you help me get back to her?
I can't even help you get back to you.
Deadland? Am I?
A headless man walks in a world of ghosts and he wonders, am I a dead man dreaming he's alive? Or a live man dreaming he's dead?
Goodbye.
Gott.
Ich habe das Gefühl, dass in der Welt die Charaktere alle noch unproduktiver sind.
Hello? It seems to be ignoring me. I've got my eye on you. You look just like me. Two men can look the same and yet see very differently. No, really. Are you me? A stranger asks a blind man, "Who am I?" But how can he possibly expect an answer? Wait, tell me your name. Yes? I don't know. You see? See what? That you are begging the question. Well, what's your name? The dead know nothing. They have no further reward, and even their name is forgotten. It's not just you. Everywhere I look here, I see us. Ego of egos. All is ego. You really don't know your name? Well, I remember the name Gershom, but whether it's mine, or yours, or both of ours, I can't quite say. What I can tell you is, a good name is better than a fine perfume. Listen, I was trying to get to a woman, and this thing, this dark thing, it became a crab, and I think I killed it, but somehow it sent me here, wherever here is. And I need to get back to her somehow. That much I know. The dead, who have already died, are happier than the living, who are still alive. But isn't death different here? You ask. But I can't possibly answer. For in the realm of the dead, there is neither knowledge nor wisdom. Even if you can't tell me about death, at least tell me how to get back to her. There is a time to search, and a time to give up. What if I'm not ready to give up? Pity anyone who falls, and has no one to help them. I don't want your pity. I want a way back to her. The sun rises, and the sun sets, and hurries back to where it rises. Even a fool knows that if he wants to go back the way he came, he just needs to retrace his steps. Why are you just sitting here, letting that snake thing drip venom on you? When I could see, I saw a tree with a snake, and thought it the tree of knowledge. So I sat, and hoped to learn. Now I'm blind, and have nowhere else to go. Is there anything I can do to help with the snake? Once, I think, there was a woman who caught the snake's venom in a bowl as it fell, and spared me some suffering. Now I wonder if she was just a dream, or whether she became the tree, or was the tree all along. Is there anything I can do to... Have you learned anything sitting here? Yes. I learned that in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. What happened to your eyes? Did you feed them to that snake thing? No. I looked the wrong way for wisdom, and the bitter poison I saw left me blind. But in time, I learned that while the wise have eyes in their heads, and the fool walks in darkness, the same fate overtakes them both. So what is the fate of blind fools and wise men? Chasing after the wind. I've got a feeling I'm gonna need a work order. Peeking ahead? Or have you guessed that what has been done will be done again? Well, if a fool wants to break free of a glass house, he only needs to throw a stone. Do you have any meat? Or bread? No. The fool folds his hands together and eats his own flesh. Are you sure you don't have any meat? I have none. As I said, the fool eats his own flesh. There used to be a tree here, and an old man. What happened? The wheel is broken at the well, and days have lengthened like a shadow. No, really, where are we? And what happened to the carnival? Do not say why were the old days better than these, for it is not wise to ask such questions. What are those quotes you keep spouting? The assembled wisdom of worthless toil. Why can't you just speak for yourself? Because fools multiply words, while a man worn by wisdom knows there is nothing new under the sun. Goodbye. Remember the days of darkness, for there will be many. Ugh. Good for the goose, good for the... whatever that is.
Oh, stumm. Ha.
My tooth!
Tooth?
Is. My finger!
Finger, eh? It's illegible. Let the G be miswritten. Alas, Allele, Alleluia.
My ass!
You can't fool me into writing vulgarity.
Entschuldigung.
Okay, das war ausnahmsweise mal lustig.
2. Wait.
Ich bin mir nicht sicher, ob das geplant ist oder ob das Game gerade unfreiwillig lustig war.
Das war nicht geplant.
Human skulls in another kind of shooting gallery, except without any gun.
Natürlich. The fuck? Was soll das denn jetzt? Sollte das ein Jumpscare sein?
Ich weiß nicht, was auch immer es sah aus, als hätte es sich eingeschissen. Also von daher.
Is anyone there? 8-3?
Atri, that is my name. Why have you called me?
You said your name was Atri, but in another place. I think I knew you as 8-3.
Atri died, so that 8-3 might live. So, there he was, and here I am.
So you two are the same person.
How many lives, how many selves have you scattered across this place and the other one? You should know by now that every man contains a multitude, and life is a process of elimination.
So Atri was eliminated?
In time, a man's name becomes the sum of his shames. It turns poisonous. It shrinks him and sickens him until he thinks the whole world is made of poison. And then he thinks, better to come of age again, to be a number, the sum of primes, highly cototient. Yes, there's safety in numbers. And so poisonous Atri is left behind, and industrious 8-3 soldiers on.
You were one of the ones who did whatever it was you did to Nineveh, aren't you?
And you're one of the ones who blames the doctor for the sickness he couldn't stop. So here in your head, you've painted me a poisoner, and a freak, and a dwarf, and a number. So, which of us makes monsters?
What the hell do you mean, I make monsters?
I am but a walking shadow. This is your game to play. You picked the pieces, laid the board, and made the rules.
What did you mean when you said, here in my head?
You walked through your mouth to get here. Where else did you think we were?
I thought we were in Deadland.
Where could the land of the dead be, other than our memories?
In another place, you, or 8-3, made things for me. Can you do that for me here?
With what? I have nothing but my own burning shame. And even here, no work is done without an order.
Can you make
With
goodbye?
a funny phrase, you know. Once, it meant God be with you. Does that really seem a fitting farewell in this pit? It is an order, but how can I obey with no tool or material?
Will this do? Are you me? Look, I can see that you're a person. For God's sake, act like it.
Ei. Bester Tod.
Well, that failed.
Well, I'm glad we're seeing eye to eye.
Oh, um Gottes Willen. Jetzt fängt er auch damit an.
At least the line's not dead.
How about you try throwing a stone at those skulls?
Oh.
Who would have that sweet balm of Gilead? Some visitor, gently rapping, tapping, nothing more.
Oh.
Vielleicht ist die Mitte nicht so ganz richtig.
Bitte?
Ja, vielleicht ist die Mitte nicht so ganz richtig, wenn der einfach nicht verbindet.
This head by horror haunted, where you tremble, shamed and daunted, there is something you have wanted. One thing only, nothing more. Waiting here, within a bottle, the promise of surcease of sorrow, a vacant past, and no tomorrow. Will you take it, we implore?
Yes?
Take it, we implore.
There's a bottle labeled Balm of Gilead. It's empty.
Oh, blind stranger, thought you in this place of danger to find some friendly face or welcome manger, some escape within a drawer? Fool! There is no balm, no calm, no Aiden. Gilead is gone, and so's your maiden. So keep this pain inside your cranium and bear its burden evermore.
Quoth the raven, go fuck yourself.
Deine Begeisterung kann man absolut nicht raushören.
Warte, ich habe eine leere Flasche.
Ja, okay.
Might just work.
Brauchst Hinweise oder was?
Ah, well done.
Me.
Is there anything I can do to help with the snake? The cup runneth over, and my head is anointed. Empty it, please, and bring it back. Goodbye.
Is that what you think you are? A poor martyr caught in the coils of circumstance. It should be her beneath the snake, succumbing to the drip, drip, drip of a death you cannot stop. Naive indeed, but you'd rather paint yourself a victim to blunt the pain of failure. The truth is sharper than a serpent's tooth, isn't it?
Also ich glaube, ich würde inzwischen nicht mehr ans Telefon gehen, wenn es klingelt, aber hey, whatever.
Ja, so richtig nützlich ist er nicht mehr, ne?
That's not going to work. Well, bottoms up.
Okay, das hat genau das gemacht, was ich erwartet habe. Ich weiß nur nicht, ob mir das was gebracht hat. Oh, er hält die Fresse. Wundervoll.
I feel like a waiter.
2. Tell. You.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't need more poison. I have nothing to say to...
You want to go up? Try going down instead.
Here goes nothing.
Passiert hier nochmal was, oder?
When am I going to hit the
Brauchst
bottom?
du Hinweise?
What bottom? Just missed it. Just missed it. Just missed it. What the hell? You?
Yes, me. Now listen. In the world of entomology, an imago is an insect in its final mature state, typically winged. In the world of psychotherapy, however, an imago is an idealized mental image of another person, wielding great power over the psyche. Power to unify the fragmented body, Lacan writes. In Latin, of course, the word means image, or echo, or phantom.
What are you talking about?
Whichever it was that you sought in the pit, the last stage of growth, the idealized person of another, or a ghost in the dark, I advise you to look up, not down in your search. You can fall to your end, but not to a proper ending.
Wait. What does it all mean?
Brother, we cicadas crawl through the dark earth for 6,000 days, just to fly for a few brief weeks of light and love. You ask me what it means. I tell you, do not waste your wings, and do not spurn the mana you are given.
I can't just pick it up with my hands.
Me.
It's already in my hand. That's not going to help.
Und was ist das überhaupt alles für ein Bullshit? Also entweder ist dieses Spiel... Versucht dieses Spiel schlau zu wirken, obwohl es dumm ist. Oder ich bin zu blöd, um es zu raffen.
Also ich bin fürs Erste. Boah, du aber Horst, ich bin langsam echt müde.
Ja. Wollen wir speichern und beim nächsten Mal weitermachen?
Ich denke ja.
MK ist nur noch verwirrt. Völlig verständlich.
Ja, wir sind alle verwirrt.
Aber zu einem relativ großen Teil sind die Rätsel einigermaßen logisch.
Mhm.
Wenn man von diesem Zahlenrätsel absieht, das in der Übersetzung einfach komplett in den Arsch gefickt wurde.
Ich muss sagen, dass die englischen Sachen anders waren, direkt schon auf den Bildern. hat schon für ganz schön viel Verwirrung gesorgt.
Ja,
Dann hast du ihn reden hören und hat andere Sachen gesagt, als die Zahlen waren. Ich dachte, ich werde wahnsinnig, wenn ich dazuhöre.
ja. Das war so ein bisschen so, was zur Hölle? Und wenn ja, warum?
Hm.
Na gut. Aber dann war's das für heute. Gute Nacht, bis nächste Woche, bla bla bla.
Ja, bis nächste Woche. Tschüss.
Tschüss.